Yeah, bro, I hate this game.
You get Caicedo back for this one?
Thankfully, yes. Last time we had this fixture, we had a Jackson red card, probably ended his Chelsea career with that. Pretty ballsy performance, and then conceded a second right at the end. Yeah, this is a horrific fixture. And I think it's Saturday, 4:30 local time over here. So early kickoff after playing in the cup, also kind of annoying. Big road trip, tough ground, and they're gonna be pissed off. They just lost Tyne-Wear Derby 1-0 own goal, so they're gonna probably try to take that out on us. Really physical midfield. We're going to need Caicedo back. Enzo's legs still worry me. I'd imagine Reece James doesn't play in the middle of the week. We need him up for it, whether it's right back or in the middle. I think this is another perfect game for Romeo Lavia, but unfortunately can't stay fit. That Fofana-Chalobah pairing has been godsend. 5 clean sheets in their last 6 starting as a pair together. It's been huge. It's been absolutely huge. Given our defensive deficiencies, to have Robert Sanchez in a Golden Glove race it's huge, and I think that also speaks to the quality of the manager we have. But we're going to need attackers to score goals. I think that's obviously what it comes down to, right? I think we have a center back pairing that we can see that has been trusted. They're showing good form. Our midfield speaks for itself, especially with Caicedo. Cole Palmer probably play an hour or so, hopefully a little more. He's still managing injury. We're going to need these wingers to step up, whoever it may be, whether it's Estevao, Neto, Garnacho, Gittins that gets the call. We're going to need a big game from one of them, and we're going to need whoever's up top, probably Liam Delap. Not Liam Delap. Joao Pedro, you're going to have to score a goal. Someone's going to have to do something. Someone's going to have to step up. Yeah, I don't like this fixture one bit.
Yeah, Newcastle is one of those teams that forces you to play their style of footy. Doesn't matter how good or bad they are. That's just they force you to play a blunt style of footy where you're just constantly getting beat up. And honestly, Caicedo getting as it doesn't help the point tally for Chelsea, getting a 3-week rest before this game, that's honestly pretty big. Sorry, not 3 weeks, but 3-game rest. I really don't. Newcastle, they really haven't impressed me this year. The only light that I see for them is Voltemata, and if Chelsea can shut him down, I just don't see them scoring. Gordon hasn't been great. Murphy hasn't been great. Ramsey barely plays. Like, they just don't have enough attacking talent for me to be worried from a Chelsea perspective, other than Voltemata.
So no mention of Carrington graduate Anthony Elanga, Dylan?
There you go. There's another guy. 1 assist and what?
Yeah, he's been bad, man. It's they needed a guy to help him break down a low block, and instead they got a transitional demon who played under Nuno, who, as we know, parked the bus and then boom, he's off, right? Like, that suited Elanga. This does not suit Elanga. Seeing the fruits of that. But yeah, their attack's not threatening. I think we can give them chances, no problem. If we're not up for it, if we're not on our A game, if Enzo Fernandez is still leggy and he loses the ball, Joe Linton stomps on his foot, they're 2 passes away and we're in trouble. And we've seen us defend in transition.
Miley started the last game, which was interesting to me.
Well, so
especially when
they're all shin kickers in there.
Burns injured again.
Burn is injured, but they're just going to play Schär, so it's fine.
Yeah, Schär and Tiao. Yeah, I think on paper we have the advantage, no doubt. I don't like this fixture at all. And I know they're going to be upset. They're going to take it out on us. And I think if we lose the ball in bad areas, those are the chances right there. I don't think it takes much in that sense. So that's why I think we really need to be sharp. We need to be on it. Caicedo rested. Yeah, he played against Atalanta, but other than that, I mean, he hasn't had a rest like this in years. Huge. Absolutely huge. Those guys need to dictate the game. They need to control the game. They need to push Newcastle into that 4-5-1 settled. And when Newcastle lose the ball, they need to be ready. They need to break. I mean, we saw a really good goal we scored this past weekend in transition. I think Sanchez has been huge because I used to be much more worried about set pieces, and his presence on those. He's been fantastic, claiming crosses. I mean, I just cannot believe the turnaround from this guy. I'm so happy. And then he starts counterattacks. Like, he immediately is pushing it and getting rid of it. I've been so pleased with Robert Sanchez's performances. I really just cannot wax lyrically. I cannot wax lyrically enough about this guy, and I can't believe I'm saying this shit. think if you showed me this clip 6 months ago, I'd be like, damn, AI's come a long way. But it's unbelievable.
Oh.
Do you think it's going to be a Reece Caicedo midfield pairing or the Enzo Caicedo?
I'd like to see Reece, Caicedo, Palmer in a 10. I think Enzo needs that break. I don't want him starting.
You're gonna give him a week and a half break.
I mean, maybe he does start tomorrow. I don't think he does against Cardiff. They're a League One team. I know it's still not going to be easy by any stretch, but in theory, you shouldn't have to start him. Regardless of that, though, I'm just looking at the game itself. No, I would not want
Caicedo.
him. Caicedo is 110% starting this game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to. I think it's going to be Reece there, Gusto it right back because Enzo's performances, regardless of what you want to blame, maybe I'm just coping by saying he's leggy, has not been up to the standard. Just like Mila was saying with Foden, he had a solid performance. There's a standard there, and there's a reason that guy has won the trophies he's won. They hold themselves to that standard. I hold Enzo Fernandez to a very high standard. We brought him in for a ton of money. There's a reason we did that. I think he has quality. Hasn't been good enough lately. So I do not want him starting. I think, especially coming off the bench an hour in, let's say, I think he can have a strong impact. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Reece Caicedo pivot.
All right, Emila, I think I heard you say 0-0. Is that your predicky? Or are you going to switch it up?
That's so gross.
I know.
Predicky 0-0.
4:30. Tough physical game. No attackers on either side that really are moving me. Yeah. No. We'll go 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I need Chelsea to prove to me that they can be consistent again because they haven't been consistent for the last 5 games.
Chelsea consistent again.
I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle. I just think that's a difficult place to play. And I don't love the form of your striker, and I'd rather take Voltamata if I had to pick one striker and figure it out.
Scored an own goal.
Yeah, he's good at fucking putting the ball in the back of the net, baby. Yeah, he's sick. So, yeah, 2-1. Grant, what you got?
Yeah, 1-1 for me. I want to predict a win, obviously, and I think we're definitely capable of that. But just historically, with how this fixture goes, early kickoff, question marks in terms of how we can set up. I don't know. I just have my doubts. However they end up scoring, whether it's cheap or not, reeks of a cheap goal to me, and then us not finding a way to get it in the back of the net. One of those, keep your chin up points, which can be degrading. 1-1. Hope not.
All right.